Hey everybody, this is Pause Yoga and Fitness, and I am going to take you through the perfect routine for those tired legs. Sunday, I squeezed in 8 miles spur of the moment. I wanted to get 8 miles in. It was on my little plan that I made for myself, but I slept in, and I last minute I was like, I can get this 8 miles in. But I pushed myself just to be done by 9 o'clock to get to church, and just went about my day, didn't have time to stretch. And so I am paying for it. My legs are definitely tired today, which I'm not surprised. So I'm going to take you through a routine for those tired legs if you're with me on those legs. So if you had a hard workout yesterday as well, or over the weekend, or just simply just don't stretch enough, and you're maybe sitting in an office chair all day long and you feel it. So we're going to start in child's pose. Um, I'm going to incorporate yoga blocks, or show you ways to incorporate yoga blocks in this little routine. This is going to be, I'm thinking, 10 to 15 minutes long, so not very long at all. So let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. So big toes together, knees out wide. We're going to make this active because this is the beginning of class. So walk those hands out. And if you are really tight and your forehead can't quite make it to the floor, put that yoga block where your forehead is. The groundedness is very calming. Can be very calming, soothing in the body. Just finding your breath, inhaling and exhaling. 2 more. Exhale, ease out of it. Making your way into tabletop, hands and knees. If your knees bother you being on them, you could roll your mat. You could take a blanket and put the blanket right underneath your knees, giving it padding. This is why I love practicing on carpet, for this reason. And when you're good to go, let's ease into cow. Feel those shoulder blades come together, looking ahead. Belly drops to the floor. And then as you exhale, press the ground away. Round. Gaze into your chest. And let's move from one to the other. And come into stillness. Neutral spine. So you're going to a little tuck in your pelvis, belly button pulls in. And let's take circles. Inhale forward, exhale back. And these can be really small circles, or as big as you like. Just depends on how warmed up you are coming to this class. And a little switch. And then come back to stillness. Tuck your toes, press back, down dog. So hands are grounded, fingers are spread. And, I am very warmed up as I just taught a class. But if you are not, feel free to paddle out. You're pressing your weight back into your feet. If this bothers your hands, you can drop down to your forearms. It's a dolphin. I find this very challenging, so it's not like it's any easier, but it might feel better on your wrist. Or you can grab those yoga blocks. And if you have this rounded back, which tends to happen if we're really tight in our legs, bend your knees to get the roundedness out. Press back towards your chest. One more. And empty out. We're going to walk into a fold. And just hold on to those elbows and just move from side to side. All right. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Fold again. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold again. Put your left hand on the block right underneath your kind of face, or fingertips to the ground. Both knees are bent, but you're really going to bend into this left knee. Left arm down, left knee bends more. Exhale, right arm to the sky. So you should get this great stretch through your right leg. Belly button pulls in. Gaze up only if it's comfortable. Empty out, and we'll switch. And release. Bend your knees. Now roll all the way up. Step your right leg back. Now, you don't have to step it back very far, okay? So in fact, let's start off with it not very far and see how you feel. It's triangle pose. If you know triangle, it's in your practice, step back far. If it's not, stay with me. Your block can be here to the inside of your foot. All right, left foot is pointing towards the front of your mat. Right foot is bladed, and heel and instep are lined up. So hands to your hips first. I want you just to kind of move from side to side. So feel those hips. Your legs are straight, but you never bend your knee. Like you never walk out of your knees. You always have just a slight bend in your knees. If you're super tight those hamstrings, you can bend your knees more. But we're going to stop with our right hip jutted out. I want you to lean to the left and really reach like you're grabbing onto something or handing something to someone. And then drop that left hand. It could come to your thigh. It could come down to the block. And of course, it can come down to the floor or to your ankle. And then from here, I want you to take your right hand to that shoulder and bring your shoulder back. You could take your arm to the sky. You could even take it bicep to ear. Triangle pose. So drawing everything in. Shoulders are stacked. Hips are stacked. This incredible stretch through that right hip. One more breath. And ground through your legs nice and strong. Use your abs and come right back up. Yes. All right. And we're simply going to switch. Let's move those hips again. You can grab that block, bring it close to your right foot. Such a good stretch for those legs. And then your left hip is jutted out. Let's move and reach to the right. Triangle pose on this side. Get that left shoulder back. Gaze where it's comfortable. Breathe. And this time, take your left hand. You're going to frame your right leg now. And then from here, you're going to step your right leg back. Let's come back to down dog. And just breathe in down dog. Stretch it out. And empty out. Let's slide our right leg back, stretching out our calf. And then bring your right leg in for pigeon. Scoot that left leg back. So we're going to come into half pigeon. Now, I'm going to face you for a moment. If you're right, actually, let me turn around this way. If your right hip is really off the, ground, you could put your block there, or better yet, you could put your blanket there. Okay. You could draw this heel in close to your body too, and that might help you to bring that hip down. So if you could see heel drawn in, or if you can, get that leg a little more parallel to the front of your mat. And then just stay here for a moment, kind of making sure everything's sort of leveled and balanced and you're facing the front of the room. And if you want to, you can start to move out to sleeping pigeon. And this, again, your forehead can rest on your block. And breathe. One more. Empty out. Swing that left leg. So you're going to rest on that right hip. Swing that left leg all the way around to the other side of your right. You can extend your right leg out. Right arm is going to come in, hug that left knee. And we're just going to come into a twist, looking over our left shoulder. Breathe here, nice and tall. And release. We're going to take pigeon on the other side. So coming back into tabletop. Sliding your left leg to the front, your right leg back. And again, the block can come under this left hip. Bring this heel in or out. Big inhale, maybe open up. And then release all the way down. Sleeping pigeon, breathe. One more breath. And down. We're going to get to our left hip, our little right as we swing our right leg to the other side of our left. Left leg extends out. Using your left arm, draw your knee in nice and tall, gazing over your right shoulder and breathe. And release. Let's finish it up. Soles of our feet together, drawing those heels in. You could take your blocks under both knees. My other one's all the way over there. I can't grab it, but it can come under this knee for support. If you are really tight, sometimes if you do take that blanket, you can sit up taller by sitting up on the blanket. You can sit up on a bolster. So just making this as accessible as you can. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold, and just let your head hang. You can tuck your chin. Soften your inner thighs. Inhaling fully. And exhale. One more. And release. And just come into a cross-legged, nice big inhale. Reach up. And release into prayer. Take a full inhale. Exhale it out. And just take this time to acknowledge yourself for showing up, even for these few minutes, to stretch out your legs, to take care of your body, to move, to breathe, just to come to a place where you can just be still and listen to your body. Now you're taking care of you, so now you can go off and take care of those you need to in a stronger, healthier way. Even if you just have a few minutes in your day, it does not matter. Take one more full inhale. Exhale it out. For my heart tears, thank you so much. And I hope to see you back here again. If you really liked this, go ahead, please like it and comment. Maybe what is your favorite thing about this? What will you do again? And of course, always share, and subscribe. And let me know what else you'd like to see. Thank you so much, and I will see you back here again soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.